I am one of the most unorganized people in the world. And so are you. So let's do something about it. But first, let's talk about why you need a productivity system in your life. If you're between 16 and 25, you're just finding out that your time and your energy are the most important resources that you have. As we mature, the list of our responsibilities becomes bigger and bigger, but our brain is limited. It cannot gather and save all our tasks, ideas, thoughts, goals, and everything that we have as projects in our lives. Because of that, we need a productivity system that will help us track and manage our time and energy. This system will help us succeed in our life and make it more organized. For your productivity system, you need 4 different apps. 1, to track your time, a calendar. 2nd, to track your tasks or a task manager. 3rd, for gathering ideas or a note-taking app. And 4th, an app that will help you track your finances, or a budgeting app. So let's start with the first one. If you can take only one thing from this video, it will be this. You need a calendar. I just can't imagine how people live without calendar, and even I can't imagine how adult people work and live their lives without an app that helps them track their time. Some spiritual gurus say that time is an illusion and there is only now. I agree with that, but the productivity freak in me thinks that what they really want to say is that we live in an illusion if we think that we have enough time for everything. That's why we need to prioritize the most important tasks in our lives, and the calendar will help us do that. I use Google Calendar for managing my time, but you can use another app like Microsoft Outlook Calendar or something else. When you're looking for a calendar app, look for the feature that will help you sync all your calendars from your phone and your laptop. Use your calendar for school and university assignments, classes, work meetings, and the most important events. I like to write all my week in advance in my weekly review in my calendar, where I time block all the things that I will do in the following days. I am really bad at remembering birthdays and other important events, so I've made them recurring events in my calendar. The second app that we will talk about is the Task Manager. In it you can write all the tasks, responsibilities, personal and work related projects that you have in your life. An app that you can use for that is Trello, ClickUp, and the app that I use right now is Todoist. It helps me gamify with karma points the things that I do in my life. After you choose an app that suits you, write all the tasks, habits and goals that you have. After that, organize them into life areas like school, work, family, hobby, business, or things like that. For example, you can see how I have done it in Todoist. I have separated my life areas the following way. Area for YouTube and my constellation groups. Here I write everything that needs to be done around the groups that I facilitate. If you don't know, I facilitate family constellation groups. I am learning to do that, so I have groups for practicing. I have a personal life area where I write all the routines that I am doing, the things that I need to do about my apartment, and even the books that I am reading now and the books I want to read in the future. Another life area that I have in my task manager is immersive. This is the company that I work for part-time. Here I have all the things that I need to do or I am waiting for somebody, so some of my colleagues to do. And I have a life area for university and the assignments that I have, and role-playing games where I write all the things that I need to do as a dungeon master for my groups. The father of productivity, David Allen, has a quote that I really like. Your mind is for having ideas, not holding them. With that, we segue into the third app, which is the note-taking app in our productivity system. I use Evernote, but you can use Notion or even Obsidian for that. In it, you can gather the wisdom that you encounter in your life. Capture what resonates in the books you read, the videos that you watch, the podcast that you listen to, even the workshops and the webinars that you attend. After you have captured it, you can organize it and use it in your life. If you want to learn more about how to do that effectively, you can read the book Building a Second Brain by Tiago Forte. In the future, I will do a video about what I have learned by building myself a second brain. So if you want to watch it, hit the subscribe button so you can know when it comes out. And the last app that we need in our productivity system is a budgeting app which will help us track our finances. Keep in mind that I am not a financial consultant and I will give you financial tips only based on my limited experience with personal finance. We, young people, usually do not have a lot of money because we did not have the time to gather it. We are just starting to do that. So, to better manage our finances, because we have so little of them, we need to learn how to track our income and expenses. The first thing to do is to write every dollar that enters and exits your wallet. Do this for 3 months so you can make it a habit. After that, you can start budgeting. I use the app which is called You Need a Budget. After 3 more months of budgeting and tracking all your expenses, start paying yourself first. For every $10 that you get, give yourself $1 and give it into a budget called Money Magnet. That means that you save 10% of your income. When you have saved a few $100s, you can invest them in stocks, shares, businesses, and even ETFs. Wait! Before you go, I will give you a few tips on building your productivity system. The first one is to start simple. Do not overcomplicate the projects and things you start in life, and the same applies with your productivity system. If you overcomplicate it, you will not start doing it. Just choose to do one thing and make it simple, and when you make it a habit, then go and do another thing. For example, first learn to manage your time in a calendar, and after you have made it a habit, a routine, then and just then start tracking your finances. The second tip that I can share with you is to choose an app that resonates with you and that is simple. And the last tip that I can share with you is to be consistent in reviewing and editing your productivity system. Make it 100% accurate, because if you only write 80% of all your assignments, you will not learn to trust your productivity system and you will stop using it. So make it 100% accurate. And if you want to learn how to manage your time more effectively, you can watch this video. And if you want to be more productive, you can subscribe to my channel and watch my other videos where I talk about personal development and productivity. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye.